Hey there, Tim Bowery from LiveVideoGuitarLessons.com with the practice tip of the day. This one is for the beginning player, and today I want to talk to you just a little bit about changing your strings, how you know it's time to change your strings. You don't have to go crazy changing strings, 20 times a year or whatever, but most people, for your electric guitar, if you change strings 4 times a year, that would, probably be okay. 3 times a year, probably still okay. Even twice a year. It just depends on how much you play and how much you sweat and how humid it is where you are and what you eat. There's a lot of factors. But I have let this one go for a little while. I've been playing a lot of places I'm not playing a lot of electric guitar in there. I'm mostly acoustic, so I haven't really been putting strings on this. These strings have probably been on, I don't know, a month and a half or so. And I just got off 2 weeks where I wasn't playing at all, so I hadn't put new strings on here. My acoustic guitar, by the way, I put new strings on for every show, but the electric guitar, since I don't need it as much, and the electric guitar strings last a little longer anyway. But anyway, so while it's kind of these strings are in kind of bad shape, I want to kind of show you one of the dead giveaways when you know it's time to change. Alright, so I'm going to get this up a little closer. And take a look at that third string. I can't see on the screen whether because it's kind of small, whether you can see that or not. But if you notice that third string, it's basically black from down, all the way down here. It's supposed to be nice and shiny, maybe like this first string would be down here, or maybe like I said, I can't really see it on the screen. Let me see if I can get a little closer. So hopefully that's a little bit shiny. I'll know when I look at the video. And you get down here, and that third string is just kind of black. That's just from dirt and sweat and salt from sweat and probably little bits of skin and that kind of thing on there. So anyway, so if your guitar strings are looking like that, it's probably time to change it. Okay, so and you can make them last a little longer if you wipe them down when you play. I don't usually wipe them down because I change them all the time anyway. I usually put strings on this one about every 2 weeks. So, like I said, I play guitar all the time when I perform, and you don't have to do it that much. That's probably going a little overboard. But if you're doing jobs, people are paying you to play, and it makes a difference in how your guitar sounds. So if you're getting paid to play somewhere, you put new strings on. So anyway, one of the things you can tell. All right, so I'm going to start here. Okay, index finger and thumb. All right, nice and clean, right? Okay, you see that? All right, now I'm going to grab that same third string we were looking at. I'm just going to pinch it, and I'm going to run my fingers down. And that is what was on the string. I know it's a little gross, I'm sorry. Didn't get it on my first finger, but it kind of caked up there. So that's what was on the strings. And now I'm going to go wash my hands because, and now I'm going to go wash these jeans because I just put it on my leg. So anyway, that's kind of how you can tell. Like I said, you don't have to go crazy and don't go broke, buying guitar strings. But if you're a moderate player, at least twice a year. And you can tell when they start going bad, they get a little bit hard to tune. They get kind of caked up like that. If they get real bad, they'll start giving some false harmonics because the string is thicker where all that gunk is than it is where there is no gunk, and it makes the string vibrate funny. It sounds like it's a little out of tune all the time. Also on the especially on the wound strings, they get kind of dull sounding. If you've never put new strings on your guitar before, you'll notice, and I'm going to do this in a video with my acoustic guitar so you can see it. I haven't done that one yet. I'm playing Friday night, so I usually put strings on Friday morning. I'll probably shoot that video then. But it's more pronounced on the electric guitar. But you can tell, like if you go to put strings on your guitar and say you take this one off and put a new one on, just compare how bright the tone is of the brand new string versus the old ones that are on there. I mean, you can hear a big difference. What happens when they all get dull all at the same time, if you're not paying attention, you don't really realize that they're all dull unless you're used to that. I mean, I can hear it, and people who've been playing a long time can hear it, but you might not be used to hearing the kind of the subtleties there. But brand new strings have a bright, nice attack. So anyway, hopefully that helps. Thanks for tuning in for this practice tip. Tune in again tomorrow for another one, and I will see you then. Thanks. Bye.